Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to another radio review. We have the G-Storm G Project AM/FM weather band Bluetooth speaker. This is a Walmart branded radio I got for eBay. Well, from eBay, that is. I was able to get a steal on it, even though there was some shipping, but I actually saved $4-5 compared to the average $35 you get at Walmart. This is pretty cool, guys. I'm so happy I finally got this. So let's take a look at the box here. And it looks like it's from LifeLab International in Olney, Illinois. Even though it was made in China. Only we can have more stuff made in America, right? Or, actually, no. What am I saying? Japan makes good stuff, too. What am I saying? I mean, Sony's good. I mean, I want a PS5 from them, right? Near future. Okay, let's see what comes in the box here. So it looks like we get a USB-C charging cable and the radio itself. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to get this unboxed. So this is what comes in the box. You have the radio itself. Let's go over it pretty quickly here. So it definitely feels nice in the hand, no question. In fact, I even like this little wrist strap that they give you. Let's see if this is where the charging ports are. Now, there is a disclaimer. There is no headphone jack. That's the only negative thing about this radio. But, look, if you want a headphone jack, the only thing I could recommend for this price range, if you're that desperate, it's always good to have two of these radios laying around. And so that's why I recommend, if you can, to also think about purchasing this, which is the XH-SATA D608WB. It does have a headphone jack. And it does feel a little bit more bigger in the hand. I guess this kind of feels a little bit more clunkier. But you know what? I'm not complaining. You know, the main reason why I got this radio specifically was one reason only. And that was for the weather band mode that activates. So I guess you need a big old screwdriver to get this unscrewed. Thankfully, I do have one in my room somewhere. So I paused the video for a second. I want to show you guys the antenna length. So this is not as lengthy as this one is. In fact, if we can compare both for you here in this video, yeah, it looks like for it being bigger in size, this has the bigger antenna. So I guess what we're going to do now is see if it turns on for the first time. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I think we may have to charge this up for the first time. Yeah, we may have to charge this up for the first time. So I'll be back. I'll get this charged. And we'll see how it does. I want to give it at least a good 3-4 hours. Let's see. The time right now is 3:30. So I'm thinking, I would say 7 o'clock tonight be a good time to test it out. See what we can do here. Alright, so a little while has passed and I have gotten the radio to charge a little bit. So what we're going to do right now is show you how Bluetooth mode works. So we're going to demonstrate with an iPhone 7 here. And what we're going to do is turn this on. Makes a nice noise here. So I had to turn off the Bluetooth for the iPhone 13 because it was causing a problem. Now the iPhone 7 is properly paired, so let's do a audio demonstration. only track we're going to try. I have a couple of YouTube approved tracks that we can do besides Rick Astley. Alright, here we go.
I feel so alive. I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights that put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes.
This is what radio give a shot. Watch. That one. Try this one. Notice it has a subwoofer, because I can tell it's somewhere in here. But the subwoofer has to be placed in the internal of the radio. Anything else cool I forgot to mention? Flashlight while Bluetooth plays. Look how cool that is. Not that one. Yeah, this is the last one we're gonna try. Fast forward ahead.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Alright, so you get the idea. Turns off. So we're going to try Weather Band right now, and I want to warn you all, when you first get this radio, do not put your volume above 10, and I'll warn you guys right now. So I'm going to go to the one spot.
70%. Thursday, be sunny.
That's not a key here.
Chance of snow showers in the morning. Near set temperature in the
Here.
lower 30s.
There we go.
Chance of snow 50%. Thursday night, partly cloudy.
Yeah, it gets pretty muffled.
Cold with lows in the lower 20s.
So it's best to keep
Friday,
your volume on
mostly sunny.
7 or
Highs in the lower
6.
30s.
But
Friday night,
that
mostly
is
cloudy.
KZC 31
Becoming partly
from the
cloudy.
National Weather Service Mount Holly office, 162500.
Saturday, partly sunny. Highs in the mid-30s.
Yeah, so if you put it
Saturday
that
night,
loud, it makes a
mostly
very
cloudy.
weird echoing
Cold
noise.
with lows in.
And of
For
course,
Friday night, northwest winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 30 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet, occasionally to 5 feet.
yeah, it's pretty
For
loud.
Saturday, west winds around 15 knots with gusts
So
up
don't
to
make
20
it
knots.
louder than you need to, is
Seas
the
2 to
point.
3 feet.
Like,
And for Saturday night,
Comfortable
west
listening
winds
level.
10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots.
as 6 would be.
Seas 2 to 4 feet, occasionally to 5 feet.
7 to 6.
Here is the official National Weather Service forecast for the New York City metropolitan area.
Alright, so that's KWO 35 from the National Weather Service office
A chance
in
of flurries this evening.
Upton.
Lows in the
Let's try some of my locals. Alright, so that is WKJY 98.3 FM, Hempstead, Long Island, about 10 miles away from my current location in Fresh Meadows, New York. Let's see if we can pick up my other semi-local station, which is about 40 miles away.
You're the king of the sinful sots.
Alright, awesome. That is WHUD, Peekskill, New York. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to see if I can get down to 87.7 because one of my viewers, Joy Jung, is going to ask me how's the signal. So we'll work our way down.
For supply management last month said they were more concerned with selling products than with interest rates. ISM's Tim Fiore runs the survey.
What the business community is saying
So we're
here is
able
that
to blast
my
at
order
full
book is
volume.
so weak that I need
That's
to order
WNYC,
and there's no reason for
NPR
me.
Public Radio,
Fiore says manufacturers can afford to
93.9.
focus on
I'm
sales
currently
right now
about,
because prices are pretty stable.
yeah, and even 10 miles from the broadcast tower from the Empire State Building, Midtown Manhattan. Let's try WINS-FM.
January 20th, there will be all hell to pay in the Middle East. He writes those responsible will be hit harder than anyone.
Oh, they're just talking about
American
the
history.
president-elect.
It's
So
unclear
that's
whether Trump's
WINS
threatening to
92.3
directly
FM. Now again, Joy Jung, you're going to get your answer right now. So here we go, 87.7.
딸 티파니의 시아버지인 마사드 블로스를 임명하기로 했습니다. 따라서 족벌주의 논란이 거세게
So I
일
guess
것으로
this is
보입니다.
audible.
한때 몇 년
But
안에
this is
내연 기관차를
WNYC
빠르게
LP,
대체할 것으로 여겨졌던 전기차의 수요가
low power radio
정체가
station
세계적으로 전기차
that
공장들이
plays
문을
Korean
닫거나
programming.
부서지는 등 여파가 이어지고 있습니다.
So what I want to do right now is see if I can pick up WEBE in the one spot in this room that can pick it up. It's right around here. I guess it is picking it up.
Thanks to Duchess Restaurants and the Maritime Aquarium. Grandma got run over.
Alright, so WEBE is coming in.
Walking home from our house.
This radio is very powerful, I have to say. I am very impressed so far. It's actually picking it up in the one spot where a few of my radios can pick up WEBE in this room, so that's very good. So now we're going to try to go to the AM band. Ooh.
Countdown to kickoff, presented by Universal Windows Direct.
So we're really
on
not having a good
WTAM
night with
1100.
DXing.
Here again is Mike Snyder.
Along with Bloom Daddy and Scott Davison, we're counting you down. Browns,
But
Broncos in Denver. The Browns trying to build off
as
of
you
that win
hear,
against
that
the
is
Steelers.
WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio. So that's coming in very well.
The Broncos at 7-5, they are
Normally on other nights I'm able to pick up my stations pretty well. Last night I was picking up my stations like a champ on my
Jameis Winston on the
XH data, but I guess not.
The Browns trying to
You know, I'm just gonna try my other radio here.
Follow on, Scott. Yeah, there's a few sixes out there.
Yeah. WFED might come in. Let's try that.
Satellite. So these mechanisms can actually all be combined, which is another way of being tested more efficiently and effectively.
Is it similar to slicing?
I mean, that's
Awesome. This is AM 1500 WFED Washington DC.
broader and really being able to use vectors.
Now, just for an audio test, we're gonna try WINS's AM signal and go down the dial just to see how it sounds.
If you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye, Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily
Yeah, see
increase
that?
eye pressure. Your vision may be...
Might be more ideal for AM locals tonight, But if I did it off camera, then probably later this evening I could pick up more stations as the evening goes on. I mean, it's only 6:30, but last night at this time, like I mentioned with my D608 over here, I was picking up AM 1090 like a champ last night. That was coming in very well. WBZ was coming in very well. So maybe towards later in the evening it might come in. I guess only time will tell. But so far I've had very good impressions of this radio. I like it. I mean, I'll say narrow band and wide band FM mode wise, this works out very well. AM, again, you can take it or leave it. It is what it is. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this video. I think I've yammered on for too long, so I'll try to leave the Walmart link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing. So yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and take care.